Hello, I'm making this video to talk about the Morigin trading card game, and especially to show off my complete collection of the first set of Morigin. So this is my binder with the stickers taken from the Monster Club TCC booster pack. On the first page I have some booster packs, the starter set, and the info book that you can find in the starter bundle. And this is the back side of that book with the comic. And this is the first page with the origin card. This is the foil variant with the Joestar birthmark on the high. Then we have the dragons and the first card. Then we have gold with the shiny variant in the middle. A bunch of cards, more cards. Most of them are common. We can go on. This is my favorite evolutionary line. I love the Getty. All the sea monster, the fish, the Lumigin, Hologin, Copygin, and Stuckergin. They were the hardest to find, I think. I had 2 copies of each, but we'll talk about it later. The Genie line, the Bug line. Finally, we go to the end of the collection. We have Morigin, Quicker Cat, again from Monster Club, Talismo, Jellyjin, Shell, and the final 4 monsters, which are Futurismo, Mystagin, Zifran, and Rotrazul, which is basically the last dragon from the beginning of the deck. And this is the back side of the card. So now I want to talk about how I complete this collection. I'm a fan of the Monster Club products, so I always, most of the time, let's say that, buy everything that is pulled off from that website, that producer. But I have some problem with this product. I generally buy for the Monster Club expansion pack, like 20 to 30 booster pack, and then trade everything else. And I always did that with all the expansions, the expansion set. I always did this way with no problem, no issue. I ended up completing each set without many troubles of sorts. This is due to two main reasons. Two reasons. One, in Monster Club is a singleton format, so you can have one copy of each card, except those cards that specifically says that you can have multiple copy. So if you have 2 copies of the same card, you are willingly to trade it for another card that you are missing. There are some rare cards which are harder to find, but in the end, with 20 to 30 booster pack, you can complete the set. In Morigins, there is no limit to how many copies you can have in the same pack. That's why here you can see 8 copies of Origin, because the game is structured in a different way. You are forced slash motivated to have multiple copy of each card, because the game works like an evolutionary line. So you start from Origin, then you evolve into Moriform 1 or New Dragon. You can see that they both evolve from focus, please. Okay, from Origin. And then from this monster, you can evolve to this one, New Dragon, Rift Dragon, again, New Dragon. This one is from Night J, which is Knight J here and evolve from Origins. So you must have multiple copy of previous stages to evolve into future stages. For example, this one evolved from Gold, which is this one here. What does this mean? That if you need one Swift Dragon, you need to find someone that has multiple copy of a Swift Dragon and does not want to play with that card. This is the first problem. The second problem is this here. You can see this is foil. Okay, so in each booster pack, which contain 9 cards and are like the Monster Club booster pack, the booster pack always contain a rare card. What does rare card mean? It means a foil card. But here is the second problem. You can see there are a bunch of foil cards here, but not all of them are actually rare card. This one is you can, if you talk Pokemon way, this is basically the reverse foil variant. So it's a common card or a normal card, because there are just two stage of rarity in the game. So this is a common card which you can also find foil. Not every card in the game can be found foil. So this one, for example, there is no holo variant of this one. It's only normal. But this one can be found both holo/foil variant or the plain one. But other cards, which are the very rare cards, such as the 3 Combo Dragon, are only available in foil format. The last 4 monsters here are only available as foil. Jolligin, Shell, Quicker Cat, Talismauth, and more of these cards are only available as foil card. What does that mean? Origin, Cobijin, Stackergin, Mordongo. What does this mean? It means that if I buy a booster pack, I have 8 chances of finding a common card, such as this one. Well, this one is a particular case because this variation of Origin are only available in the starter pack, but that's not a problem. You buy the starter pack, you have all of them, so it's okay. If I want a common card, I buy a booster pack, I have 8 chances of finding a Knight J common variant. And I have only 1 chance per booster pack to find the foil variant of Knight J, which, for example, I'm missing. I do not have a foil variant of Knight J. So, if I want a foil variant of Knight J, I need to buy a booster pack and have 1 chance, only 1 roll to get it. And that's not the worst part. The worst part is that the very rare card and the foil variant are in the same rarity slot. So, if I need a Combo Dragon, I have to fight for the booster pack space with not only the other 2 Combo Dragon, which are very rare, but also all the foil variants of common cards. So basically, there are like 20, I think, or so, very rare card, and there are the same number, more than that number, like 30 foil variant of common cards. So there are like 50 rare card, which only less than half of them are actually rare card. So all of this to say what? To complete this collection, I had to buy 3 booster box. So, and more. I actually bought more than 3 booster box. I bought 3 booster box plus like 6 extra booster, single booster. So for a total of 24 by 3 is 72, like 80 boosters, which is a lot. And after buying all of those boosters, I still had to trade. And it wasn't easy. because someone which had like, for example, what I was missing in the end, I was missing like Quicker Cat. I had to find someone with a spare Quicker Cat, so which had at least two, and was willingly to trade it to me for something that I own. So I ended up with like two Futurismo, two Mischief, two Zephyr, two, however it's called, Rotjalo, but I had no Quicker Cat. And the three people that I found that had a Quicker Cat, or they just had one, so they will not trade it, or if they have two, they will trade not for this, because maybe they already have them, or they will not trade it because they wanted to play with it. And having at least two copy is the best way to play it. It's not like these two, which are basically they force you to play just one of them, but they wanted to play those Jellygen. To find this Jellygen, I had to trade to wait a lot of time. Same for Shell. So it's not an easy way to collect this card, and this is a problem because I don't know if I want to do it again for the next set when it is released, because unless you collect it with someone else, so you basically buy 6 booster box in 2 player, between 2 player, so it's easy to, well, trade at the end. You are going to basically miss one or two card in the end, but if you are alone like me, that's not an easy task, not a cheap one. And that's only also there is also another problem. There are 9 card, well, there are nine card per pack, just one rare, but the full set is like how many cards? Focus. 114 cards, which mean in the end that after 3 booster box, I have like a crap ton of duplicates, which is not okay. My solution to the problem: make one reverse foil card in the pack, plus maybe the very rare or a second foil card. That way you can solve the problem, otherwise it's not going to get easy to collect this set. Thank you for the attention and see you soon.